Hello subscriber, today our topic is about the phasor. The phasor is a common used in electricity and it's also used in a circuit or a circuit diagram of a phasor or in a transformer. It is the main point of a network. So we discuss about that phasor in a detail. Phasor diagram in a sinusoidal waveform or in other circuits. Phasor is working like this. It has to be in a wavelength and the angle theta or behavior of a voltage and the frequency in a different. We will discuss in a detail. Hello subscriber, today our topic is the concept of a phasor. A phase vector when phase have a vector angle, then that's why called the phasor. Phasor is a representative of a sinus wave whose amplitude, phase, and the frequency are a time invariant. Is a subcontinent of a more general concept called the analytic representation phasor. Reduce the dependency or a discrepancy of these parameters to a three independent of a factors hereby simplify a certain kind of a calculation, in a particular the frequency factor, which also includes the time, depend on the sine wave, is often a common or all component of a linear combination of a sine wave using a phasor. It can be factorized out the leaving just the static amplitude or a phasor information to the combined algebraically rather than the trigonometrically. Simply a linear differential equation is can't be reduced to algebraic icons. The term phasor therefore often refers to just those who factors in order to text a phasor is also referred to as a singular addition of a two of a phase sinusoidal signals in a rather complicated in a time domain. An example could be sum of a voltage across the series connection of a resistance and the inductor phasor. Simply this analysis by considering only the amplitude and the phase component of a sine wave. Moreover, they can be solved using a complex algebra or treated vertically using the vector diagram. Considered a vector quantity A is a complex plane as shown in the figure, then vector quantity A is equal x plus jy, where A is a cross or y where the x is a 0 and y is a sine. Therefore, a sine cos theta is this and the vertically is showing in these angles. Vector represent a phasor equation. A is equal a given phasor notification of a vector A, where A is the length of a vector or amplitude of a signal theta angle, which is a max within the reference of a phasor. Rotating vector concepts lets theta v is equal time. There is a is equal aejt, where v regular irregular velocity and t is the time. There can be regarded as a vector rotating with an angular velocity, irregular velocity. Now if we phasors are rotating with the same velocity as a listing in the fingers, therefore relative of a position are unchanged with respect to the time and therefore can be added. Same angular velocity polar form is commonly used to represent the phasor given in the magnitude modules in the phasor alignment of a signals. A is equal A greater than the theta. It can be conjugated by a transform of a polar form into the Cartesian form and equation, and the y was where the additional of a two sinusoidal signals addition of a two sinusoidal, it can be converted the transfer of a polars and into the certain form equation 1 and y was when the editing a two sinusoidal signals. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel to get the more videos like this. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.